Okay, family, welcome back to the channel. If it's your first time tuning in, welcome. You guys can kind of see we got the Christmas tree set up sitting in my living room today. Just want to give you guys another quick update. We got more sales coming through. We got some bigger name influencers and creators willing to promote. One with 923,000 followers on TikTok, another with 150,000, and you have some smaller creators in there. And things are starting to pick up. We're starting to get some traction. People are loving the quality, so I actually want to flip this around to kind of show you the reviews we're getting. So as I flip this around to the website, you can kind of scroll down, you'll see as we get to our premium hoodie, we have 2 5-star reviews on that hoodie. On our premium t-shirt, we have 6 5-star reviews. On the sweatpants, we got 2 5-star reviews on that. On the crew neck sweatshirt, we have 1 5-star review on that one. And we have 1 5-star review for a hooded long sleeve shirt. And then for the sweatpants, we have another 5-star review. So yeah, I get it. I understand, it's not like the most reviews in the world, but for a brand new company that just started making sales and we're getting these 5-star reviews, I'll take it. And people are happy with the price point, which makes me so glad. And there's just a lot of great things happening. So as we're continuing to grow, I was like, we're still looking for funding, still trying to come up with the capital. It's like, just fulfilling these orders and getting the money in on time is a little bit of a hassle, y'all. It's a little bit of a hassle, but it's nothing, God can't overcome. And I truly believe that, God gave us this mission and this journey, so he's gonna provide. But I didn't get a chance to show you guys last time. These are the cards, and it doesn't really do much justice. It's embossed, so you can feel everything's raised and it's super premium quality. But let me see, when you flip over the back, there you go. They can save on first order, code new10. So if you guys want to do that, code new10, you guys can save 10% on your first order. But guys, these are amazing. We've been networking, we've been growing, just building, just basic connections. And today is really cool because we're actually, I didn't give you guys the date, it's the 7th, November 7th, 2025. We're going to check out a new manufacturer, a new fulfillment center, another guy's local. I'm at a networking event last week, and he's like, hey, I think I can get you guys some even better quality stuff, and it can be local. So I'm about to meet with him in a little under an hour. So I'll let you guys know how it goes. If possible, I'm gonna try to get some content and record while we're there. Maybe he'll let us do it, maybe he won't. But either way, I'll let you guys know how it goes. There we go, pulling up to it. Our windshield is dirty, but checking out Shirt Lizard. See how they do.
Again, everything you're gonna see and touch and feel, we have wholesale pricing for, so you can get it cheaper through us than you can if you buy it retail. AS Colors, what I use for my personal brand, I would also suggest that for your brand, you can charge more for it. People are gonna pull out of it, but the feel is gonna be different, right? So it depends on what you want to do. Do you want to go for a premium brand, premium feel, whatever it is? We can supply that. AS Colors, what I kind of lean people towards, specifically with a brand like yours, because you want it to be something where people pull it out of the closet because they like it to wear it and they represent the brand, right?
Yeah. Try to be a little bit more premium.
Yeah, 100%. But there is stuff in the middle, right? So we also have, this is some of our new Gildan stuff. So you'll feel the weight is a little bit lighter, right? But it's not as soft, but it's almost there. Not as soft, right? But the weight is there, right? Because with the apparel, it can really go so many different ways. Is it the weight you're concerned about? Is it the softness you're concerned about? Is it the cut you're concerned about? To your point about going more premium, AS Color is going to have check all 3 of those boxes. The other brands may check 1, may check 2, may not check all 3.
Yeah.
Right. Also, cool thing about AS Color is they have a lot more contemporary hat styles, like corduroy is real big for them. Also, the colorways they're going to give you are going to be way more modern, right? It's not going to be your canary red. It's going to be more like a maroon, or some of them are more stylish than that. This is a district tee. which is soft, kind of heavy, but still not an AS, right? And I talk about AS a lot just because it's kind of like I love their stuff.
Yeah.
You could wear their stuff as like blanks, and it's still gonna hit. You know what I mean? Like I have like 30 of their hats that the rep gave me samples of that I just rock with no branding on it, and it's still a nice hat. So yeah, so we have some district stuff.
Do you do like having those like the tearaway tags?
Yep. So they have specific collections. You can go on their website. They have specific collections that are all tearaway tags. They have some that aren't tearaway tags. But anything that I'm going to show you is kind of tearaway tag, right? Because it's all for other brands. This is Bella Canvas, really soft, not as heavy, right? So that's kind of their vibe.
This is our main tee.
Yeah, and it's a solid tee. It's a good t-shirt. And you can tell anything that kind of feels papery, tearaway tag. If it's more like substantial, like this comfort color, like this ain't gonna be no tearaway. Like that's gonna be hard to get out. And I ain't gonna lie, with my own brand, like I have sat there for hours just cutting these out with scissors. Not ideal, but like it still works.
Yeah, especially because this one I saw it had the print.
Yeah. And so what I can do is that I can send you an email with all of our wholesalers, and you can go through their websites. This is only like a tenth. We do all kinds of DTF stuff. We do digital prints, embroidery, screen printing. We can do everything else too, but that's kind of where we live.
Yeah.
Some other hats and samples we have. Soft cut might not be there. You know what I mean? But again, it's all relative, right? It's like, what do you really want out of it? And again, if you're a newer brand, a lot of this is just going to be trial and error. You know, it's like, hey, this feels really good, didn't hold up that well. Hey, this looks really good, didn't feel that good. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So yeah.
Yeah, different people like different things.
Lane 7's a good one too. I would put it up there with AS Color. A little bit cheaper as far as just price. That familiar with? This is a new rack we just got. But we also have like brands like New Era. You know what I mean? And this is like more an athletic fit because when you wear this, it kind of makes you look jacked a little bit. You know what I mean? But yeah, when I say denim, I'll point the Carhartt out because we can embroider on this, which is similar to denim because on the thicker material, embroidering on it can be a little bit harder, but that is something we do.
I think that's probably why they discontinued these for us.
Yeah, because I mean you'll break needles on that because it's such a thick material that if your needles aren't thick enough, they'll break and break off it. So yeah, to your point, yes, we can get them. If you have a specific brand that you want me to try to source, then just send me a link to it, and then I can work backwards and figure out where we can get it from, how much it'll cost. This is your average like North Face. This is some stuff we did. We do stuff for the Hornets, Lowe's, Patagonia, like I was telling you. This is something that's interesting. So if you have an artwork that has multiple colors and shading, there's not a lot of shops that have a digital squeegee, and I'll show you that machine back there. But basically what happens is we put a white plastisol ink layer on the front, and then we digitally print like a DTEG kind of situation on that ink. So it still binds with it, but it allows you to have flexibility when it comes to like 30 colors and shading. So we had to do it. I don't think you guys would use that because I like the one color stuff, but this is an option. These are just some more of our hoodies. If you ever want to do puff print, we can do that too. That's just an additive that we put into the ink. That when it cures, it kind of puffs up.
Yeah. We were looking at a lot of puff print stuff.
Yeah.
And then, how detailed can you guys get with, like, could you do like puff print on like the back of a hood as part of the design?
Maybe on the side of a hood. Yeah. So let's do a tour of the back. So you guys familiar with screen printing and how that kind of works?
Yeah.
Okay, cool. So I used to have my own screen printing shop, and we were like emulsifying, burning screens by hand. It was a manual press. It was just a whole situation. So this is our screen prep area for the emulsify screens. This is the automatic emulsifier, right? And then clean, those are clean. And that's a most paper, I'm sure you're aware of. And the cool thing we do is we have to put it in that printer, and this printer actually, instead of like having a film that you burn, it prints the image in black ink just on the emulsification, right? And if you take it over to our recovery unit, which is massive, we put a place on there. But once that's done, kind of here, they'll blast everything out, right? So you're left with like, you know, a clean screen right at the end. We'll walk back here. We have 6 automated pressers, 2 conveyor dryers. That's the machine that I'm telling you about. So, and we can do about like 3,000 trips an hour. Yeah. is our mixing area. So this is where we're trying to keep all the mess in one area. And Pantone mats, whatever you want. We do have a full shipping and receiving department. It's kind of blocked off right now, so we're going to cut that way. But if you have stuff going out across the country, we can ship it out for you.
Oh, nice.
You know what I mean?
That's
as you know, like you'll print the shirt, right, and then you put it on the conveyor dryer, and that cures and bakes it into the fiber, right? That's why screen printing is always going to be a higher quality print than ECG, DTF. Because ECG, DTF, you're kind of laying the ink on the fiber, it's not binding with the fiber. That's why like those band t-shirts from the 60s are still around, because like it's that lasts. Another part of our shipping and receiving department, everything gets barcode, so you know where it is, where it's going, where it's at. Area, so we have a full DTG printer. We don't really do it that much because it's really not that quality. And we have key presses, we have a hat press right here. We have a couple more of those as well. If we ever do like key press labels, we can do those hat presses too. Hey, how you doing? Like a laundry machine, basically you put the squeegees in there and it spins super fast and knocks all the paint off. Yeah. This is our embroidery department. So we don't charge if you have a specific thread color. You just tell us what color thread you want to get it done. We have anywhere from 40 to 60 squeegees running at any given time. There's a lot going on. And like if you do, as long as it's the same logo going on it, we can mix like different pieces of Carhartt, zip up, polo, you know what I mean? These that are getting ready to go up. All kinds of stuff. Sometimes I like to come back here just to see who we're printing for, just 'cause it's pretty crazy. Yeah, and then I'll show you this side. So it doesn't really matter how big the piece is. We can really just print it out into sheets, and then after it rolls out, then we cut it up and then we can press it for you too. DTF is still really good because as far as the quality of this printer, it's higher than a lot of other companies have. So it's still going to bind pretty well. It's just not going to last up as long as an embroidery screen printing. It'll last better than some of the other DTFs you're going to see. That's just because the chemicals it uses, the adhesive days, we say 5 to 10 days, just in case. Like right now, we're kind of at the end of the busy season, people doing holiday work, stuff like that. But we can usually knock the stuff out within 5 days.
all right. Yeah. All right, fam. We are back. Walked to my office this time, and man, just gonna give you guys my thoughts. I like what I saw today. I liked what I saw. For a lot of the stuff, we can keep the quality pretty standard. For other things, or exactly the same rather, sourcing some of the same materials, everything, same blanks and everything. But then there's some things we can upgrade in quality, which I like. And we're gonna get a little bit more flexibility with design and what we can do. So overall, you know, I like them. So we'll probably test them out, see how they work. But yeah, I just appreciate you guys being here with us, being on the journey. And you know, as always, if you're not already following the channel, hit the subscribe button, drop a comment if you have any questions for me, anything you guys want to see from me while we're in this journey. And yeah, the donation link is down there. We still need all the donations as possible because well, we still trying to get there, y'all. We still trying to get there. But I love you guys. I appreciate you all. I'll see you in the next video.